Well, I think the short answer for that is a lot of hard work and dedication from the team. And I think when we embarked on this journey of making the X3 product global, it involved having a very focused team at head office in Paris, which was liaising with our operating companies around the world to sort of generate this consistent message, consistent training. And really that became the essence of where the team started. Where we've progressed to over the last sort of 3 to 4 years on the journey is we have governance boards in place, which has representation from all segments of the world. We then have strategic committees in place to look at things like product positioning and pricing. And all of this has come together to really deliver what is now a very, very well-positioned global product for Sage. Yeah, the Sage Group PLC is a London-listed business. We're in the FTSE 100. I believe we're still the only IT company in the FTSE 100. If you check the share price, I think even this morning we're on a high. The half-year results were very, very strong. And I think the essence has been that we grew from the small business market. So over the course of 25 to 30 years, Sage has been highly acquisitive. So what we've done in each market is we've tended to acquire the entry-level market, so the small business piece. And that enabled us to then grow those small businesses into the mid-market, where a product like Sage ERP X3 becomes the natural choice for someone who's growing and someone that tends to grow and go across border. As we start to get complexities like legislations and languages, and we need to then manage that in a much more comprehensive ERP suite. So I think the basis of 30 years ago is not changed a huge amount today. I mean, if you look at our acquisition in Brazil only 3 months ago, we acquired again an entry-level product to give us that feeding zone into Sage ERP X3. And that's really been the essence of the company and the essence of what we're doing and how we're moving forward with our global approach to product. Yeah, it's a great question, and I think you're quite right with your assumption. I mean, the mid-market is as tough as the tier one and the enterprise space. We find that our customers' needs are very, very similar, and the mid-market is an area which requires a very deep product and a very broad product. So if we start to sort of break that down, the way I would describe that is we have to be highly functional within the ERP. An ERP, by definition, should be finance, distribution, and manufacturing. And what we've done with X3 is we've included a lot of collaborative components. We've understood that we need to be in the latest technology to start to enhance our customers' experience. We need to have a very usable product. And you know, when you add the two dimensions of complexity of business to simplicity of solution, it becomes the essence again of what X3 is all about, where we're mapping those requirements from our customer, but delivering it in an interface which anybody can use. With Sage ERP X3, we've looked quite detailed into the vertical industries. So we look heavily around finance distribution, which includes sort of warehousing. We look at the services industry, and then process and discrete manufacturing. They're the kind of top level focus areas which we've used very successfully globally. Now, beneath that, you've got more of micro-level industry. So looking at a place like we are today in Australia and across the emerging world, we have a lot of industry solutions. The ones that would be very applicable here would be mining, retail, and agriculture. This is very much an emerging world solution set for Sage ERP X3. Now, on top of that, the two challenges that many of our customers have today are the ability to have mobility and scalability. Now, what I mean by that is smartphones, iPads, Android devices are prevalent everywhere. So they need to have access to their information, and that's part of the X3 suite natively. The second piece is as the companies grow, as the complexities increase, or as business changes, and we're in a very dynamic world today, X3 allows you to change with it. So we deliver 140 predefined business processes for our customers. You may use 30 or 40 today, but you have the option to switch on another 10 or 20 later. So ultimately what we've achieved is a cost-effective, fast-to-deploy system, which is very, very easy to use. Natively, Sage ERP X3 is a web-based product which keeps us ahead of the game already. So being able to deploy immediately across a mobile device or a wide area network with a single installation and to operate in the cloud are all the things we've been doing for years. But we haven't rested on our laurels, and we've had a good look around, and it was necessary for us to redevelop the user interface of Sage ERP X3. It's a code name of Syracuse, it's a project, it's a journey is the way we describe it, as we move our customers to an HTML5 interface, which in reality gives the business complete interoperability. It will operate across any browser and is natively mobile. Now that journey needs to be gentle. Our customer base of 4,000 won't want to have a complete replacement product. So the idea of the Syracuse journey is to gently move users as they want to move. So as V7 releases in 2014, we'll see our customers start to deploy to certain users, certain role groups within the business, typically at a managerial or chief executive level, as they're the ones demanding real-time business intelligence on a mobile device.